So if you could just start with introducing who you are and what you do for your job.
So my name is Ian Danaher. I'm part of the Habneck Volunteer Fire Department. Is that what I'm talking about for today?
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm part of the Habneck Volunteer Fire Department. I am the equipment officer. So what I do is I provide the gear. Um, I shop for the hoses and all that tools we need. I meet with sales reps to get a feel for our tools, such as our everyday hand tools and our power tools. Um, I'm also EMR certified and trained. Um, so I respond to medical calls and basically help out as much as I can to the EMTs. I'm not certified firefighter one yet, but I'm searching to join a class. So I'm currently a senior member. I just got out of being a junior member 2 years ago. So
What have you done for your education leading up to this job so far?
so I did 2 summers at the Connecticut Fire Academy. One was an introductory service, and then one was an advanced one. I think they're about 2 weeks apiece at the Connecticut Fire Academy. I train EMR, so I want to say 2018, 2019. I took 6 months to get my EMR and then started to pursue my EMT, but other reasons got in the way. So I'm trying to finish that up. Um, I've done other classes like tanker classes and pump operator classes at the Connecticut Fire Academy to help better myself and get back to help myself get back to the community by understanding the fundamentals and what to do in these situations.
What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Day-to-day basis, um, depending on our calls, we're a smaller community, so we don't have lots of calls. But when we do, first thing we do is we respond on our app. It's called Active 911. We say whether we're responding to the call as we're heading to the firehouse, or if we're responding to the scene, or if we're unavailable. Do that first, and then we head to our firehouse. And depending on which call we have, so say it's medical, we would take our rescue truck, which is all of our medical gear and everything we need. So that's usually the first truck out for medical. And then to follow would be the brush and our squad truck. For fire, say there's a structure fire, first thing to go is our tank or engine, my bad. And then we would load up the engine with our gear and however many guys show up. And the next one to go would be our tanker and then our brush truck. For brush fires, first thing to go is our brush truck. We fill it up with as many guys as we can. I mean, now with COVID, we can't fill it up all the way. That's the first one to go, and then the second vehicle to go is our Ranger. So it's a side-by-side machine that transports water to where we need to go. Other calls such as electrical wires down or basement floods, stuff like that, or just community I wouldn't say community services, rescue and brush, either one. It just depends on the scenario. But once we respond to the call and we're at the scene, we put on our proper PPE gear, so gloves, whatever kind of vest we brought, our fire gear if we need to. Medical calls, we respond with masks and sometimes face shields. And whoever is in charge of a handful of responders grabs a radio so we understand what's going on inside or what's going on around the building.
What would you say is your favorite part of your job?
I'd have to say probably helping out my community. Our department is mostly part of my family, so it's nice to respond to helping someone out with your family and friends who you know. And most of the time, it's people you know in your community, so you want to help them out as much as you can. So,
What is your least favorite part of your job?
my least favorite part is knowing everyone. So, in serious incidents and stuff like that, it's very hard to respond to that knowing, okay, I know this person. That's happened multiple times, and it's very sad, and it's probably my least favorite part.
What drew you to this career?
Uh, I'd say it's probably my family and friends. Everyone in my town volunteers. They're either family members, cousins, friends, mutual friends. So that kind of made me want to join. And then from there is just being able to help others out, and that's probably what brought me to.
What are some important skills needed for this job?
Um, you need a your biggest thing is patience. Lots of people, including myself, get an adrenaline rush when responding to a call. And when you have that adrenaline rush, you're not thinking, you're just going. You need to take a second and calm down and think about what's going on. Because say you have a burning building, if you're just running to it, like rushing to it, try and get there as fast as you can, there's chances of rolling the truck, hitting someone, causing more damage, and then you have another problem outside of the structure fire. So, biggest thing is to just stay calm. Try your best not to get that adrenaline rush. It's hard to not get that, but once you are able to control that, you should have no problem um, being 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 able to control yourself and so on and so forth.
And lastly, is there anything else you would like to share with someone who may be interested in this type of career?
Uh, Talk to your local fire departments. I know Portland is one of them. East Hampton, East Haddam. They're always looking for volunteers. If you're interested in it, it doesn't hurt to ask or show up to a meeting. Um, you all so you younger. If you're younger, under the age of like 18, you'll start off as a junior. That's the best thing to start off with. If you're under 18, you're going to learn so much from the older guys and girls. They're going to take the time to teach you. They're going to have special drills that you can do. If you're over the age of 18, you'll become a probie for a little bit of time. From there, you're always going to learn. They'll send you off to go do certain trainings, most of which is at the Connecticut Fire Academy or Middlesex Fire, I think it is. So it's always nice to always go and ask and sit down in a meeting and just understand what to do, or drill nights, stand by next to the trucks and just watch what happens. So.
Okay, well, that's all the questions we have, but thank you for coming. And